2023 presidency. Why Obi might spend 2 years learning on the job if he wins. Angela Ajetomobi. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. As the race for the presidency continues to gather steam ahead of the upcoming general elections in the country, veteran journalist and public affairs analyst Angela Ajetomobi has come out to explain why she believes that Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Gregory might not hit the ground running if he emerges victorious on the ballot in the upcoming polls. Speaking during an interview on Nigeria Info FM Morning Digest a few hours ago, Ajetomobi opined that against public expectation, Obi might spend 2 years learning how to run the country on the backdrop of a National Assembly and civil service that is filled with opposition party members. I have said it before, and I still maintain that if a rookie like Peter Obi gets into office, he may spend at least years learning on the job. This is because he may not get much cooperation from the civil service and National Assembly. After all, those offices are filled with members of people who are sympathetic to the two top political parties. He does not have the numbers in terms of Labour Party members in those sections of the government. I know people can be sentimental because they want to see change, but I am a hard realist. I am telling you that when the leader has to deal with the different ministries and people in government who are mostly not from his political party, it is usually a hard nut to crack. People tend to think that once your head is turning in the right direction, the rest of the body will follow, but it does not often work that way. They may put obstacles in his path, and this is something that I have thought about. In fact, I thought about it a few days ago. If Obi win this election, it is not going to be easy peasy. For those who are thinking immediately he wins, that is why I keep saying, no matter who your candidate is, so then if you frustrate the person in life if you go there. I'm not saying that I want this to happen, but I'm just telling you the reality on ground. Peter Obi cannot win. He will never win. He will fail woefully in this 2023 presidential election. And how are you convinced to see this? How are you convinced? Just watch and see. He will win and win with big margin, even in your own state. You don't still get. We would prefer to have Obi learn on the job than vote for any other candidate. That is what they are still saying. And sincerely, person will be say gets 10 years experience and in no one using a 10 years experience better the company, and person will get 0 experience come in, learns on the job for 2 years and is able to deliver even more than somebody who has stayed in that company for 10 years. And I think if they want the redundancy, who then go first time make you go ass? Use your head, think, come out. Okay, this is pure Trudeau, even though he will try to support and bring change to the country and do all he can to favor the masses. The demon in political position will make life so difficult for him. So ruling with fairness will also be difficult, and that might not bring any change at all. If there will be any change, you will have to make sure people support him from different angles. This is why I keep saying, make sure you are voting for someone who is convinced, not just presidential election, but someone who is going to be supporting good things, good policy, good leadership in all other elective positions. Simple, objective, common sense. We don't need to mask realities because they don't suit a narrative. Okay, stop talking nonsense. Labour Party is going to secure majority in the National Assembly. Most APC and PDP candidates for the lower and upper chambers are going to enjoy an upper court technical knockout from Labour Party members. Okay. If you do not know what to say, keep quiet. But she's being very realistic here. Let's just start doing the right thing. Every obstacles will naturally vanish away. Madam Angela and Tinubu, your master will start the work immediately, Abi. I am happy people are now talking about Obi winning well. Don't bother yourself with all these banana peels. They are not new to him. He had weathered such storm before. And it is actually true. Obi was very, very hard. He was strict when he was the governor. In fact, he came in at a time where in Anambra State, their head strong. It was in Apgar, then he cross-carpet to PDP, I think so. Like I said, he was really, really challenged. And of course, he stood his ground. Okay. Underestimate Peter Obi at your own peril. Obi that are coming and they are formidable. What are you advocating for is the National Assembly that do not waste any time to approve every loan applicable the president makes. Those who claim to have words of experience, how well have they run? Exactly. You will see somebody in the company, 10 years of experience on the job, 20 years of experience, and yet somebody who comes in just a year plus, because of the person's determination to impact the company or the organization positively, the person's presence will be felt. Okay, Angela, thank you for giving the Nigerian flag to P2B already. But I must tell you that even Atiku, who was VC to Obasanjo, was still on the job. Talk less of Tinubu. Reason is the mindset of Nigerians 8 years ago are not the same today. But Obidati will deliver the goodness of Nigeria to Nigerians that are starving and unemployed, better than the ones that will not learn on the job, but already has plans to share our commonwealth to their families and friends alone. Dear God, for once, let your will be done in our land come February 25th. Yes, it has reached this point in our heart that you have given evil so much time to operate in the land. Obidati for sure will hit the ground running for Nigerians for sure. Well, like I said earlier before, I've thought about this before. If P2B finally, or if he wins election, people go fight against them. It's like, and I will keep repeating this. That is why, as we are so concentrated, so neck deep into making sure we find or pick the right candidate for the presidential election, we should do the same for governorship election. We should do the same for local government election. We should do the same for councillorship election. We should do the same for National Assembly, State and National Assembly, representative, people at all levels, so that people at all this hierarchy of authorities or hierarchy of power, they are going to have this synergy, they are going to have this harmony of objective. If at the state level they want good leadership or they want to deliver to the people, they are people-oriented. At the local level, they are people-oriented. At the national level, they are people-oriented. It is going to be easier. So it is still us who go vote for those people. That is why I'm still saying, do not be so immersed in presidency that you neglect others, because as much as presidency is also important, other elective positions are also important as well. This is a baseless conclusion. The truth is that P2B is much more prepared for the job of the president morally, mentally, intellectually, knowledge-wise than any of other contestants. Why do you think so? You only need to hear him or read his manifesto to reach the same conclusion that I have. Nonetheless, as president, he will come up against a massive obstacle, the present political and governance structure of Nigeria. In fact, I have absolutely no doubt that he will fail, and dismally so, unless he structures Nigeria into about 6 or 10 fully autonomous, ethnically homogeneous to the extent possible regions. Whatever be the case, make the election come first. Then say when we get to the bridge, we will cross them. That is, all those ones are if Obi wins. Don't forget to vote wisely and smart. Okay, on those notes, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.